you turn an active military base into a NASCAR racetrack? We take you behind the scenes as NASCAR prepares one of its most ambitious races ever. Step inside the precision, logistics, and collaboration between NASCAR and the U.S. Navy.
That closed up and we are not stopping, we are moving forward. Outside of something that's critical to this race,
my name's Tristan. I'm the Director of Operations. My role is really overseeing most of the vendors in construction and operations as a whole. We have 97 display partners coming in. We have about 50 different vendors from all different sorts. When I used to produce large-scale events for over 100,000 people, I used to count based off the trucks. So 200 trucks was Lollapalooza, and I thought that was massive. We're at 1,700 trucks here, which is just unbelievable. The biggest wow when you're coming through the gates is the sheer size. This is our biggest midway, our biggest fan zone that we have. You're walking 1,700 feet before you even get to the start-finish line from the front gate. We have 5 crews running from 6 a.m. until 7 p.m. every day. I had 7 miles of temporary fence in Chicago, Illinois for our Chicago street race. I have 18.5 miles of temporary fence at this race.
2 years and 3 months ago, we stood up on Point Loma and looked down at NASNY and said, we can put a track there. We didn't have any contacts at the Navy. We didn't know how to get a hold of them. And then here we are with 4 separate contracts with 4 different branches of the Navy and ready to run some cars on Friday.
Certainly very excited, but lots of questions about how we would partner in the different groups. And it's really developed over time. It's been really great to see NASCAR learning how to speak Navy and the Navy learning how to speak NASCAR. It's been really awesome to see these 2 groups of great Americans tackle some very wicked problems. The water, the power, and even getting folks from A to B.
We've got actual Navy sailors building the course with us. There is a command called ACB-1, which are the Amphibious Construction Battalion. It's the same crew who rescued the Artemis capsule from the Pacific Ocean. They're out there welding manhole covers and helping us build the track. So we truly cannot do this without the Navy.
Tomorrow they'll crane in the set for the Alexa stage onto an aircraft carrier. And to even say those words just sounds crazy. They were craning in an F-18, and the next pick after the F-18 was a NASCAR Camry. 2 things from very different worlds that you come to see collide, which is really what this event is about. My name is Jeremy Casperson. I am the Senior Director of Design and Development. This track is 3.4 miles. It's the longest track that we have. We run through almost a city-esque scape out to some aircraft carrier berths, and then down along the Bay of San Diego, where you'll catch a glimpse of the skyline and beautiful views of the bay, out to an active taxiway where you have HSC and HSM squadrons home based there, and then finishing out by some VRM Osprey squadrons before we tie back around to the start-finish line. We run on different things like old asphalt, new asphalt, old concrete, new concrete, and even over some crane tracks, which look like railroad tracks, but they're to support the heavy cranery that run back and forth from the different piers back there.
If you look at any of those skyline pictures of San Diego, it's really easy to pick out these giant double dome hangars that are the historic seaplane hangars going back to the 1940s. So in this case, the race course is going to cut right up into where we are normally operating helicopters. We push the operating area for those helicopters out into a different location of the base, not where they're used to operating, but they're able to still meet their mission.
When the guys hit turn 6 and they get out to turn 7, which is a left-hander, the shot looking down the track from turn 8 to turn 7, you're going to get a beautiful view of the bay and the skyline. It's not like anything we have. It's almost our Monaco shot where you've got the aircraft carrier sitting back there. It's going to be something. It's going to be beautiful.
These temporary tracks, it's anybody's game, especially with this sport. The bumps and the turns and the change in asphalt, they're really used to tracks that we control completely.
Yes. Literally, yes.
Yes, it was wide. We don't have it. It kicks towards you. It's all the way over there by the curve.
Yeah, there's obviously a lot of coordination, planning that goes into it. From our standpoint, they did a lot of work to patch up a lot of troublesome areas in the racetrack. a lot of drains to be welded, and a lot of bumps were smoothed out. So it looks like they spent a lot of time, work, and energy on trying to make it the best racing surface possible. I'd say the biggest thing is the areas we normally kind of have a moment to catch our breath down the straightaways are the most tricky areas of the course. Really rough. You have to keep your guard up. So I think from a mental and physical side of things, it'll probably be a demanding race because there's not a lot of time to really take a second and chill.
The racetrack is good, very bumpy. It's just very special, you know, for many people that are serving or have served this country. This place means a lot to them, right?
We're still have, you know, sailors, civil service, civilians working every single day, and they're still going to work, right, while all this is happening. So, you know, they probably wouldn't see any of those things happening in the background, but there's a heck of a lot of work that's going in to make sure that we can continue to execute mission and sailors can get to, you know, for example, this mighty warship that you see behind us.
All the logistics on the end, we have the same on the out. So the fun part for us, we have to load out as fast as possible to get the Navy back to operation. At the green flag on Sunday, we're starting to remove that temporary fence that we had put in already.